In this video today, I'm going to show you how to use the sightreadingfactory.com to practice sight reading. So you're going to go up here and you're going to put in sightreadingfactory.com. I already have it up on my computer because I use it a lot with teaching. Students, I will have already sent you a code. So you would click right here. If you're not one of my students and you are wanting to use the Sight Reading Factory, you would go in here, you'd put your name, your email, and then a new password just for this site, and click subscribe. That'll take you to the dashboard where you pay for your membership. Since I've already purchased the code for my students, we'll put it in here. And you guys would hit subscribe and you would be able to start sight reading. Since I already have an account, I'm going to go in and log in and show you a little bit of how this works. Heads up, students! I have a dashboard. This shows me all the sight readings that I've printed out for my students, the assignments that I've made, the classes I've created, and yes, all of my students. I do know if you've been sight reading this past week for your homework assignment. So when you come into your lesson and I say, how did sight reading go? And you're like, it was great, Miss Sweetie. And I'm all like, It's because I can see whether or not you've sight read. I'll try not to do that too much. Just practice your sight reading. It's what gets you in a district band and gets you far as a classical musician, jazz musician, any kind of musician. So we're going to go over here to the sight reading dashboard. I have some favorites already loaded for me. We're going to go down to woodwinds, which we just clicked, and over to soprano clarinet today. There's a nice section for bass clarinet as well. We're going to click soprano. A lot of students, this is your first time using it, so go to level 1 just for fun. See what it looks like. We're going to click that. We don't see 5/4, 9/8, 12/8, 6/8 much when we're doing sight reading in any of the competitions in Northern Virginia, but you will see 3/4 a lot. So why don't we click this one, and we'll take a random suggested key signature. We're going to pick a little bit more than 8 measures. Let's do 16, and then you would hit start. And that takes you right here to the sight reading assignment that's been generated for you. You can go ahead and print it out. Over here, you can change the tempo of it and you can play it back so that you can hear it. This is a really cool feature. You can play along with it as well. Let's do another one. If you just click another one, it'll do another one in your same key signature and your time signature. You can go to settings though and change this. So if level 1's too easy, go ahead and move up a level. As you can see down here, it's going to show you the rhythms, the rests, the leaps that you will have in there. We add more dynamics, accidentals, articulations, ties as your level gets higher. You do have a custom level choice, which is really fun. You can add all this stuff. You can add every single rhythm that you want, and then it'll generate one of those for you. Let's go for us. Let me show you what level 6 looks like. We'll take a random suggested key signature again. Let's change our time signature. We'll do 6/8. For those of you that are picking things like level 6, that's great for an all-state audition, even professional auditions. So you can see that it's changed a lot by the time you get to 6/8 and you compare it to level 1. There are a lot more features on this website. I encourage you to explore it on your own. This is just a beginning tutorial so that students, you can get in there and start sight reading and start working on it. Please comment below if you have any questions or send me an email. Thank you and happy sight reading.